Too many men, too many men. Too many men, too many men. There's too many men, too many men. Too many men, too many men. Hey, shout out to everybody watching right now. Yo, we streaming live on Twitch right now as well. So Twitch has a different name because I fucking forgot my Twitch name. I forgot my my password for my other brand Twitch account, so I gotta get that shit back. Until then, on Twitch, we are Blockchain Bruh, which is something that I've always wanted to change my name to because crypto's fucking dead. And I like blockchain more than crypto anyways. But I started as Crypto Bruh, so I probably have to leave the game as Crypto Bruh. But yeah, trademarking Blockchain Bruh as well. Do not take Blockchain Bruh. I will sue your ass. First things first. It's Monday, April 15th. I hope you did your fucking taxes. If not, good for you. If so, yo, returns are on the way. Be patient. Two, yo, it's the 2024th year of this millennium, aka actually it's the 24th year of this millennium. And yo, tell me why Bitcoin is slowly recovering from that dump. Now, the craziest thing right now about Bitcoin, I'm just going to talk about this real fast before I talk about how to get involved in the next generation of blockchain, which will be X1, which is already live. You know, it's like people that believe in religion. Like, some people believe in God and they're like, yo, Jesus lives. And then there's others that are like, nah, bro, he's not alive. Right? Yeah, that's like X1 right now. There's a lot of people that are actually doing the work and they know that it's live. Like, there's nothing you can stop from it going live. Timing is the next best thing. And what we're learning from the mainstream markets right now is timing is everything. Timing is everything. I heard something through the grapevine. That's right. It was through the grapevine. And I mean, if you watch the channel, you know what time it is. If you're new, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. You come through, you say what's up. What up, Tree City West? What up, Crypto Barber? What up, Lita? All the OGs. We ain't stopping. Even though today I want to quit so bad, bro. I want to quit crypto so bad. Actually, I want to quit everything. I just want to move to the middle of nowhere and be around nobody. That's how much I want to quit right now. But quitters don't get rewards. So we don't quit. Whiners don't get rewards either. So that's why we don't whine and quit. Right? We just continue to climb the climb. Okay? But what we talk about on this channel is the correlation between the idiots and the crypto market. The idiots are people who believe in the dollar. Let's be honest, it's not backed by anything. So the dollar is the dumbest thing to follow, right? It's actually pretty retarded even to denominate value in dollars when they can infinitely be printed. And what happened this week, right? What happened this weekend that messed everything up? We had everything going the way we wanted it to go. Happening is literally 2 days away, bro. And they tanked the market over some war shit. Crypto has nothing to do with it. Nothing. And what else is kind of crazy too is this shit is cracking off. And since America's not getting involved, now they gotta create a new narrative today. Where the fuck I'm at? What up, y'all? What's it doing? Ribbit. What up, Jonathan? But yeah, man, everybody gotta, I mean, the new world right now is so fucking crazy. Like, I don't even know what to believe anymore. You know, I'm like getting to a point, maybe it's because I'm getting older. I just turned 33. So like they say in your 30s, all veils are lifted. And boy, were they correct about that one. Everything I've learned for the last 15 years, it does not apply to anything of today. Even down to music, bro. Like, I'm a fucking DJ. Like, that's what I do in the IRL. I DJ. I provide the vibe. You know, I read rooms. I do math in real time to continue the groove. And yeah, even in music, bro, we got the whole beef going on and every rapper exposing every rapper for not writing their bars. Like, that shit is just crazy because now it's like, yeah, bro, like majority of hip hop is fabricated. I was talking to my girl about this morning because I was like, yo, if I wasn't from the hood, I probably would not know what real hip hop was, because there's only so many real people that actually become artists, that actually become mainstream. That is in its own instance not written for everybody. Everybody can think they want to be famous, but not everybody's going to be famous. And that's kind of why, again, I don't know where this reality is going right now, because there's a lot of people looking to get into power, right? You see Tesla talking about layoffs, right? You see the wars happening. You see Biden yesterday say, all right, America's not going to get involved, right? And they probably did that for the stock market, because if they would have said America was getting involved, the stock market would not be green right now. It'd be down, because you would sell into the dollar, right? You'd go into less risky assets, which is gold, silver, the dollar, right? But the dollar is controlled by by oil. So this is why, again, you need to choose wisely what you're listening to, because they're not talking about this on CNBC. They're also not talking about this on CNN, about how if we were to get involved, oh, look, oil prices fall. This was right here. Cool. This is the war in the Middle East. There's some meta there. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But from what I hear, this is really critical to crypto right now. This is the most critical thing for our industry, because a lot of the world's oil does come from the Middle East. The dumbest part of it all, though, is, yeah, the oil comes from there, but oil is all around the planet Earth. So not everything comes from the Middle East. It's just kind of funny how, like, we put a stamp on it, like, yo, yeah, that's where oil comes from. That's where all the fucking dinosaurs died. That's where the oil is, right? But it's realistically their economy. That's all. The Middle East runs on oils. That's the thing they got. They ain't got spices. They ain't got minerals, but they got oils. And that's kind of what they do over there. So this war really is attacking the dollar. And there is a possibility. There is a high possibility that the dollar is about to fail because of this shit. And this is why I'm trying to tell everybody, fuck the mainstream. They don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. Bitcoin is not going to go anywhere. It recovered because it is supposed to. It's having a sell-off right now because it's Monday and the stock market is open and a bunch of idiots are trading this shit to the downside because some account managers say, yo, we shorting Bitcoin today. Maybe he'll have a job at the end of the week. Maybe. Gonna be a lot of account managers that lose their job this fucking week trying to short against the halvening. Like, come on, bro. How you gonna short against the halvening, bro? Bruv. I've been saying that all morning. What up, Mr. Drums? DJ bruh. I was just DJ bruh. Actually, I just finally realized that my DJ name is too long for this future. Like, everybody always want to know who I am. I'm saying, yo, my name is More World Peace, right? Like, in 2017, that was fine. But, like, we're almost 10 years now into the future from that. And to be honest, just call me Peace, yo. Just call me bruh. Wish I made it DJ bruh. I see you, Jonathan. But yeah, 4 days away. I mean, I think it's going to be a little bit earlier than what people think, right? The chain is moving pretty fast. We can go to, we got another site we can use, Meme Pool, Bitcoin Explorer, memepool.space. Again, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm probably not going to be looking at the comments over there. So you should just, yeah, you should just come to YouTube. But I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch because I want to merge crypto and music together and bring blockchain bruh to life. But that's like music and crypto, whereas crypto bruh is politics and crypto. Because this is the craziest thing. God damn, the fees are high on Bitcoin right now. That's cool. That's good to see, though. That's actually really good to see. That today's priorities are high. But again, Bitcoin works perfectly. So theoretically, if you don't need the transaction in the next 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, you could do the lowest priority, no priority, and it will definitely hit. It might take 4 days, 5 days, but that bitch gonna hit, whenever the chain relaxes, unless the chain never relaxes again, then you're pretty much fucked. But yeah, so Bitcoin is doing its thing. The chain itself is working. Users are using it. We're not falling for this bullshit. Y'all can keep y'all dollars. I've been said that to my drug dealer friends. I was telling my drug dealer friends in like 2018, y'all gonna get help, or y'all gonna get caught holding the bag. Y'all the only motherfuckers still taking cash. Most of my drug dealer friends now don't move to fucking Cash App and PayPal and shit. So the future is here, bro. Even the DDs is moving over to fucking digital payment. So I think this is the last hurrah for the dollar. I think we're really about to see this happen. And the best people in the best positions will be people who own cryptocurrencies. And the cryptocurrencies to own at that point, when we discover this, will be top 10 cryptos. And you might want to be asking yourself, do I have a bag of those top 10s? Or am I looking for the next innovation in cryptocurrency, right? And that's a hard pill to swallow. We just had a Spaces this past Sunday or yesterday. It was me, Tree City West, Jack Levin, Ross, Van, DD10. You know what I'm saying? Og made a special guest appearance. And yeah, what we were trying to do, the direction of that conversation, to kind of give you guys, just like if you were listening to it, some insight, I guess. It's kind of crazy to think about. It's like I never thought of myself as like someone who's on the inside. Cause I like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I just love crypto so much that I want to be spearheading innovation, right? My passion point is so over, like, it's over 9,000. Like, that's my passion for crypto. And for me, I identify with blockchain more than I do with tokenization. Tokenization is just for fun, you know? But blockchain is where it's at. Blockchain is what's going to bring in the value. Layer ones, not layer twos, but layer twos that use layer ones as currency. Those might hit off. You know, you got your base. You got your Merle chain now, Merlin chain for Bitcoin. You got your runes for Bitcoin. You got your OpCat for Bitcoin. And I'm pretty sure you got what else? You got the VCs pushing Bitcoin virtual machine. A lot of bullshit going on in the Bitcoin world. But, you know, we're going to let them do their thing. We're going to let them cook. But again, you can see that they're branching Bitcoin. In the quantum reality, they call this fractionalizing the inflation. Because in order to get to the next area in quantum, I'm going to stress this. You can go do your research. Roger Penrose said this, and it blew my mind because it's the facts. You get to an infinite plateau, and it's up to said X to figure out what is going to happen next. You ever see that in your life? You're like, damn, I got a lot of options here. Which one do I pick? That's called being quantum. That's all it is. So, yeah, going back to this thing about like what we were trying to do yesterday, was we were trying to open up a conversation about fairness. That's why we started talking about fair in the beginning. We knew once Jack came online, everybody was going to try to basically get him to say something that he has already said. Which was real. Everybody came in and tried to do the same things they always do. But what we were really trying to spearhead was this conversation about supply, demand, and fairness in the crypto industry. Like, I don't understand like how we are like in 2024, 4 days from the Bitcoin halving, and nobody wants to talk about this shit. Like, especially after we know they're trying to tank Bitcoin to keep to keep control. There's nothing we can do about that shit. I mean, maybe you can. I'm gonna go ahead and take the fucking red pill. I can't change the matrix. I can only change my environment. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm so zen. It's an innovation of the next generation. Because we control our environment. And we even tried to do it yesterday, and it still got chaotic. Trevon still came in and did classic trade FUD. Which is, you know, it's him, you know. That's how he moves. You know, he comes in and I thought we were talking about this, you know. Actually, I just watched a video about trigger words. There's so many trigger words going on right now in this new matrix that, like, if you're not hip to the trigger words, you actually get pulled in. And that's from real culture, because we like scroll so much now. Like, people have figured out how to grab your attention in like 4 seconds. Yo, shout outs to Yoshland. First and last, the super, you know, the name, bruh, soon moon. With spoon. And the X1 future already began. No fun, no BS, no stress, just success and bless. He rapping. What the fuck? Yoshland, he rapping right now. And no mess. And I guess You like it because I'm right. Hey, bro, you're supposed to rap at the end, bro. And you're supposed to, and no mess. I guess we really is blessed. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw it up. Yo, what up? What's up? What's up? The dollar is back to misleading, bruh. It's the Pedro dollar on the surface. Yeah, bro, this is the Pedro dollar. Not vote for Pedro. You know what I'm saying? This is a Pedro, bro. Put gas in your car dollar, bro. This bitch is dead. CNN even saying oil prices fall more than 1% after Israel feigns off large-scale aerial attack by Iran. This shit is not gonna stop. Man, here's another fun fact. Y'all know about the Knights Templar? This is actually something that this is my AI story actually. So what up, Damien? So like actually my whole thing right now is hyper focused on Philip the Fifth, or Philip the yeah, this is the fifth, right? Philip the Fifth or sixth? Maybe it's Philip the Sixth. I think it's Philip the Sixth. So this motherfucker, he put us in this bullshit. It's his fucking fault. I'm blaming this motherfucker right here, guys. If you don't know anything about this story, this is probably the first this is the real thing wrong and why AI is coming into existence. The Templars Curse, the King of France. Man, if you do not know this story, bro, you got to get hip. You got to get hip to this one. Because this is why Israel got to take back Palestine. And this shit going way the fuck back. That's why I was saying on the X, I was like, yo, if you're not actually hip, you're missing out, because this is a holy war. And technically, America should not get involved because we have no ties unless we are saying we do. And that's why, again, I'm like, bro, I am done with this reality. I ain't got time for these games. This shit is a game. Like, this shit is a full-blown game. And if you don't know your origin stories, you're going to get caught in the game. It's the same thing with Bitcoin. Like, if you don't know the origin story of Bitcoin, you're going to get caught in the game. Right? So let me just get you caught up. The Prince of France, or the King of France back in the 1300s, the Knights Templar was the very first ledger known to man. Right? These people helped people get across Europe in the name of the Lord. And what people were doing was they installed their trust into the Knight Templar because they were walking in the name of the Lord. The God was their guy. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, Jesus, I know that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? God, he sent me here. Right? What I'm here for you, you know? So Knights Templar back in the 1300s or 13th century, blah, blah, blah. They were moving motherfuckers all around. Like, you would give them money, and then they would give you a piece of paper, and they created an actual bank ledger for the planet Earth, or at least for Europe. And there was some more Knights Templar ledger-based things that did come to America when people started to discover America, you know, as in like pilgrims, you know. It's kind of like Bitcoin. No one really knows what's going on, but when the pilgrims discover it, they'll be like, yo, y'all fucking heard of Bitcoin? Like, oh my God, we going there next week. Like, that's what's gonna fucking happen, right? So what basically went down was King Philip murdered all the Knights Templar because he owed them money. He killed them all in France. He told the Pope, fuck them niggas. I ain't paying them back, bro. They whack. Get rid of them. Right? In my interpretation right now, this is the first introduction of human discrepancy, especially in finance. What would life be like if King Philip did not kill all the Templars and not promise them Jerusalem? And basically say, I didn't owe you money. I don't owe you money, and you not getting Jerusalem. And I'm gonna tell the Pope, y'all ain't valid. Right? So I have this thesis moving in my brain that this is a holy war, and we have no reason to get into it, but we do because we need to figure out how we explain to Americans that the dollar doesn't have any value. Right? Like, the dollar has no value. It literally has no mind. What the fuck are we doing in America? What are we working for? You need more of it, but you can't get more of it because nobody can give you more because they ain't got none of it. You know what I'm saying? So again, innovation in cryptocurrency is on the way to help the world because the stories are all fucked up. All right. And it's up to you to do the research so you can see and be comfortable with today. And that's why, like, I'm not really tripping. I'm more frustrated with the intellectual property of what is a human being right now. Like, I was this morning, I woke up and I was just so tired of the world. I'm like, bro, man, the world is so greedy, and I don't even know how to put it into words. Egotistic, you know, it's just the ego, you know. Well, my mind was telling me earlier, I'm kind of on a soapbox right now, and I don't give a fuck. Because yeah, who cares? This is my channel. But like, yeah, like psychologically, or like, how about this? This is what I'm trying to say. In America, America's foundations are built on segregation. Right? I mean, obviously, I'm a black man. What the fuck? I see this shit. But at the same time, I'm articulate. I can articulate myself. I can hold a conversation with a group of anybody on this planet Earth. It doesn't really matter. But the segregation, bro. It's like, how did that shit get into crypto? Right? That's more humanistic, egotistical things that need to be taken out. Like, we won't be able to advance realistically as a race of humans until we start taking out these old ideologies and pushing ourselves to want more, to want better. Right? You want more, you want better. Right? So why isn't there more people championing self-custody? Why all of a sudden is in Bitcoin? Now Bitcoin got a civil war going on. So like, you know, Xenians want to know, how are we gonna build with runes? Who fucking cares, bro? Like, we build an X1 chain. Like, who cares? They're like working around the Nakamoto consensus, trying not to address gas. We are literally building a blockchain for the next generation. But I mean, I don't know. That's what I don't know. There's a lot of things that go into this, from my experience. And why, again, I'm gonna stay rocking with Jack Levin. I don't have anything I want to do with any of these chains, bro. All these chains are dead to me. I was saying this before, like, once your car has a check engine light, you ain't never trusting that bitch. And that's like me with all these chains. I trust none of them. I can't trust any of them. But X1 chain, I've watched it be born, or I'm watching the birth of it. I watched the seed hit the egg. I said that backwards. I saw the fertilization hit the egg. I saw the seed hit the egg. I've seen it all happening in X1 chain, and I think what we are building is 10 times better than anything on this existing sheet of dirt. I can go outside right now and stand on the ground. Ain't nothing better than what we're making right now. No ego. I have tried every blockchain on planet Earth. They all suck. I have been in every community in planet Earth, and they all regurgitate the founder. Zen might be the very first blockchain or first community to really tell you to go use ChatGPT to figure it out. Ain't nobody here to hold your hand. That's like our culture, right? The culture in Zen is go figure it out and come back. No one's here to hold your hand. It's a hard pill for some people to swallow, you know? I mean, I can see it like, on the internet. And there's some really, 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 really intelligent people being stressed right now. And it's kind of a rite of passage, you know? You need to be stressed out. Hopefully you don't rage quit. I said this yesterday in the stream with Simple. But the thing about a fair launch is you're allowed to rage quit as much as you like. Your volume does not dictate the success of the network. That's why we've invented it the way we've invented it. So that no one man can impact the overall success of the like-minded community. And that's what's comedy right now. So many people actually think they're going to be able to stop this. And it's impossible. It's literally impossible. If you want to stop Zen, go for it. Get a gang. Go stop it. But we're not going to stop here, bro. We're not. We're going to beat fairness into people's fucking mind. Show them that life is yours to own. And get them away from this garbage, mediocre reality, bro. Like, stocks making biggest moves midday. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what? I know doctors right now. I know people who work in the medical field who are stressed the fuck out because things are getting expensive and they're not making more. And now no one's getting healthcare anymore. So ain't nobody going to the doctor. The world is fucked. Thankful I burned Zen while broke boys are bag holding. Shout outs Dank for the 20, bro. Love, my G. Real shit. FUD gives me strength. Zen is the biggest problem child crypto's ever seen. Bro, you mentioned that 9 Gwei. I meant it two VMUs at 9 Gwei. I'm gonna keep it the 2 VMU thing. Because again, I guess we can get on some technicals of Zen. I gotta get off my soapbox. I just woke up so fucking angry this morning. I was like, bro, I can't keep doing this shit. Like, it's like, I don't think you're gonna be able to save everyone, and that's just part of it. You know, it's like being an inmate. It's like being a first responder to a fucking house on fire, and there's a shit ton of people in there, but you can only save the people that was smart enough to get to the first level. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's stuck at the second level, and maybe the stairs aren't blocked. It's just smoke that's blocking the stairs, and they know they could get out, but the smoke's too thick for them, and they just can't. And you're a first responder, and you're like, you know, this bitch collapsing, dog. There ain't no way I'm going up them stairs. You got to come down. I ain't going up. Like, you could be saying, there's no bridge up here. Then fucking jump, dog, and learn, land on your feet. It's designed that way. Actually, everything in Zen is designed for you to jump and land on your feet. So there's a hack here in the VMPX world that no one's really paying attention to. The VMPX world was really designed to attract the Asian community. It was never realistically designed to attract Western interests. I'm the Western interest. I'm from America. I care about Zen, not VMPX, Zen. And again, Zen is an American brand, but we do things to let the rest of the world kind of come in and see what we're walking with, because again, crypto's here to save the planet Earth, to push us into a better human race. Humans, I just told you, humans can't control reality, bro, especially people in power. You gotta have people fuck over the Knights Templar, and now we're all fucked. Nah, man, I object. Unless I'm really living in a reality. This is what I tell my girl when we be feeling hella stressed out. I'd be like, yo, if this reality is really wicked, like if it's really evil, I don't know, you guys are here with me, so fuck it, let's just talk about it. If this reality is really wicked, then this is gonna end horribly. That's my whole theory on Zen right now. That's my whole theory on life in general. If my life is gonna end in the most wicked way possible, then I guess, you know, you know, it's like, did Tupac know he was gonna go out wicked? You know, like, you know, did Nipsey know he was gonna go out super wicked with it? You know, shit, OJ died from cancer. That's pretty fucking wicked. So we'll see what happens, you know, and that's kind of why, again, I would rather risk it being a wicked ending than risk being the same motherfucker every single day. Like, I would rather put myself through some bullshit to see something new on the other end than be NPC. And that's why, again, I can see these things. I can see that the reality of crypto is super NPC because the math is in front of your face, right? Why would you be dumping your Bitcoins right? Here's a mathematical reality of Bitcoin. People are dumping Bitcoins, right? Meme pool has a high priority of 152 stats. Typically, the priority fee is 12, bro. That's why there's no priority when it's 12. So you mean to tell me that Bitcoin's a dead chain? Nobody's here? Are you sure? What's that mean? Are you really sure about that? Like, there's tons of people here. And then the other thing you can look at to put Bitcoin in perspective. Actually, I wonder if they have it here on this page. I've never explored their other tools. What else they got here? What is this one? Acceleration, mining. Okay, here we go. So in the Bitcoin miner world right now, blocks are still doing the thing, right? Halving on the way, 4 days away. Hash rate is intensifying. Bro, I am so defeated. Like, it's just comedy at this point. Like, it's like, yo, you could just go run statistics on Bitcoin and laugh at the planet. Because it's like, how are you going to stop this? The hash rate is going up. The halving is around the corner. And people know the meta is there. Bitcoin is going to be 2 times more expensive in a week. The only way to shake hands are hodlers from the beginning. This is like XNM. In XNM, dude, here's a free flex, because this is why I'm so intrigued. I'm putting my all into X1, bro. I'm coming into Xenium. I got the rank right now, 118. We just broke it past the 120s. I'm not going to stop, though. I have plans. Some of the people in the Zen world, they know I got plans. And it happens when X1 chain goes live. And that's why, again, currently, the world is not ready for what we have planned. I actually do not mind climbing to the top 100 before X1 is live. I'm like praying that shit happens for me. Everyone's praying for X1 to be live. I'm praying for a top 100 before. So I will gladly wait until June to make sure I can secure that position. Now, why is it important to be a bag holder or a gigantic whale, or at least in the top 100 of XENblocks? Well, XENblocks technically is the hardest asset in the ecosystem. It's made from proof of work, GPU power, electricity, time, and it has a finite supply, 620 million. It has a halving once a year, and it halves in half, right? So this year is 310, and then next year, it's going to be half of that. And then the next year after that, half of that. Here, I'll put it in layman's terms. Right now, you get 10 XNM for every 1 block you mine. In September, you'll get 5 for every 1 block you mine. And then in 2025, you will get 2.5 for every 1 block you mine. So not like Bitcoin, where you got to wait 4 years for it to catch up to its halving. In XENblocks, it happens every year. So every year is actually the best year to mine. You can't be left behind. Do you see how this fairness is built in? You cannot be left behind. And that's why it's like, yo, honestly, I pray people stay not hip to the game, because it allows everyone that understands more time to accumulate. I've seen this before. I saw it in Hex. People don't want to say this, but yo, Hex was a designed disaster. They designed the disaster on purpose. Everybody knew EIP 115 was coming in, 1155 was coming into existence in like 2017. So the fact that like Hex Dev did not perform the right computation in the smart contract to possibly safe proof people when they interact with it is on the developer, right? everyone's asking Jack for X1 chain while the world is literally evolving rapidly. And that's what I mean. Like, a lot of people just do not understand what's happening right now. They're putting in their own perspectives from their own experiences, and they've actually never seen anything built like this. So they should encourage it. You should actually be encouraging this change. You should be bringing it in with open arms, because nothing actually has been set in stone. Like, whatever you're believing in right now is probably going to change, especially if you're in your 30s, especially if you're in your 20s. Dude, if you're in your 20s, your whole fucking next 10 years are going to be random. I'm still trying to be 40 in a Jag. Like, that's like my goal, bro. 40 with Jaguar for fun. And even for me, that's why I'm like, bro, how do I start a career? My career has like died. And I didn't even kill my career. I was great at it. Like, AI stepped in and introduced this idea of low bandwidth employee. Right? It's like, oh, what in my business actually is low bandwidth that I can replace with artificial intelligence? And again, that's why I'm like, yo, I like blockchain more than anything right now, because I don't think it's going to lay me off. And as long as I keep doing the math, following the right group of people, there should be no reason I should lose at all. If I would have followed the right group from 2013 until now, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. You know, but that was the different story. Like, my journey was supposed to be here right now, telling you, yo, we've been fucking played. Stop playing the game. Stop playing the game. Start playing the game. Start playing the game. Start playing the game. Start playing the game. You're never going to get an opportunity like this ever again. You're never going to get an opportunity like this ever again. This is how epic we are now in XENblocks. If I want to start a XENblock miner right now, I could just go and get an image. Now there's two images. It makes sense why last time this didn't work. So let me break it down real quick. The new ways to mine XENblocks. Very fast and efficient. This is gonna pump the difficulty, but I don't care. I want people to know we are one click away now. So what you could do is you can go to templates. All right, you can type in Zen. So we're on Vast right now, and down below you'll find a guide with a link to Vast and everything else. But when you type in Zen, you'll see a XENblocks Universal Miner pop up. And again, this is in the template area here. You just right above billing, it says template. Click it, type in XENblocks, and then hit edit. Now it's important to make sure that when you're doing this, it looks like Smith removed the other one, which is good. But yeah, you need to make sure that it has these true values put in so that you can, it works basically. Like last week I tried this out, it didn't work. I had the wrong template. That's why it didn't work. But what happens is when you open up this template, it's gonna have an address here in the Docker options, and you need to change that to your address. Once you do that, now you can go search and actually find instances and just hit rent, and it's going to set it up. So like, we'll do that right now. Here, we'll go ahead and get this one right here. This A2000 for 48 cents. We'll go ahead and get that one. A lot of people are turning off their miners right now. That's why these are goated. A4000, A2000, goated. Most of my simple super blocks have been on these two types of instances. But what we'll see here is I clicked rent. Now I'll go over to my instant page. What I will see is it down here, and then it's going to say running. If I click this little arrow here, it's going to show me some more content. That content saying, hey, your address is here, right? Awesome. It's minting to my address. So now what I should be able to do is click on this IP address right here, and then I can go down here, and then I can click or hold control. I'm on Mac, so I can hold a control, and then this pops up, this little window. We hit go to, and it's going to open up this web UI that's going to show me my hash rate, my address, the difficulty. And then when I start mining, it'll start showing me some blocks. So this is one way to mine XENblocks in 2 clicks. 2 clicks. All right, and now let's go to the second one, where this one will use run pod. Let's load it up. So that was the Smith one. I like Smiths, but Smiths only works on Vast. So it does not. They don't have it set up yet for run pod, and that's because run pod is more expensive. Jesus, I can't get to run pod. Hold on, we gotta get to run pod. Run pod, run pod. Run pod, run pod. This thing really wants to go to my billing, huh? Shit. All right, so then when we go here, we're going to use Woody's. We're going to use Woody's guide. And then this one I think I have down below in the description. Maybe it's there. Hold on, let me double check. If not, I'll throw it in there right now for you. This is the best one. This is the fastest way to mine XENblocks if you don't have the Smith. Oh yeah, we gotta put this here. I think I didn't put it here just yet in my details because I don't want I wanted to make sure that it really worked before we started to dive in on it. And definitely this is something I think you should take advantage of if you're into XENblocks. Now the reason why is because Woody has created an application. So all I had to do is copy this one chunk of code, which is not really code, it's just commands. And then we go over here, we're gonna go actually into the community cloud. I like the community cloud better than the secure cloud because there's deals. But if you want, you know, security, you can pay for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a deal. Now you can see right now this has changed a lot since the last time I made one of these videos. But now what they have is ways to see the availability and blah, blah, blah. But what we'll go ahead and do is we'll just grab something down here. Let's get something cheap. Let's get an A4000s, 19 cents an hour for one. Let's see how many we can get. So they have this slide bar down here where we can slide it up and we can see. So they said they still got it. They said they still got it. They said they still got it. Unavailable. So you see how I got to 11 and all of a sudden it says currently unavailable. So the most I can get is 10. And right now it's telling me $3.48. Not too sure. I haven't understood this one. I think they're adding these two together. I don't really know why it's like that. I'm still trying to figure it out. But what you can do is there's instant pricing on this, right? So the template you're going to need is PyTorch. And then the instant prices you're going to want to go with is on demand. Don't go with spot. You can, but you can see here it says interruptible. And I've already had that happen. I started something up. I came back in 4 minutes. That mother was taken. So 40 cents an hour for security. I recommend it. So we'll go ahead and hit deploy. Dun, 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 dun. Redirecting you to your pod. All right, we'll go ahead and go to my pod. Maintenance scheduled. Is that right now? No, that's not right now. Okay. All right, so the pod says it's running. We hit connect. We go to Jupiter. So this is why I like Vast, or this is why I like Run Pod, and I'm not so much a fan of this one, but I endorse it for people who don't want to do a lot. 2 clicks, you're mining, but you don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? So, you know, don't be mad that you don't know what you're doing, bro. Like, you know you don't know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, build it so you can learn. But if you don't care about that, you're like, yo, I don't want to build. I don't want to do the 20-minute video Crypto Bruh did. I just want to do 2 clicks and I'm in. Then you run the Smith, or you get the Woody guy below. You grab the chunk of code. You go to Run Pod. You can do this too on Vast, but again, on Vast, I recommend Smiths over everybody. You open up the Jupiter lab, you get to the terminal, you click, you enter, it builds. Oh, let's go to dark mode because you know I like dark mode. It builds, and then it says enter a valid EIP 555 account. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go over here because my address is right here, right? That's the address I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go back over here. Oh no, fuck, it didn't copy. It didn't copy, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna go back. But yeah, so as you can see, if oh man, come on, man. All right, whatever. That's invalid. Thank you. Let's get the valid one. But as you can see, this copy it from here. Oh, that was just the pods. That's cool. We don't need that. So what you can see here is valid. I'm sorry, Woody. Actually, you know what? We'll do it for Woody. So after you enter in your your address, it's gonna ask you enter a dev fee per thousands. So essentially, you can give the developer some coins so that they can live their life. Like, they're not asking for money. They're simply asking for, hey, if you mine one Zen block, how much of the percentage of that would you give to a developer? Would you do 100% or would you do 5%? You know? So if you don't want to do anything, you just do 0. If you want to do, you know, 6.9%, you can do 69 and hit enter. All right. Once I enter in my dev fee, it's going to say you're all set. Your configurations are saved. The application is ready to use. Logged in as, and it shows my address, shows the dev fee. And now you can see here within seconds, it grabs all of those GPUs, drops them into an instance and starts mining like that within seconds. I mean, granted, there was a little bit of technical there, but that was literally a couple clicks and you're mining XENblocks. So XENblocks itself is not hard to get to anymore. To get to it is very simple. To ignore it is even easier. To complain that it's not going anywhere is even easier. To say, when do I get to transfer, is even easier. But to climb this leaderboard is a challenge. And to be honest, no one's going to stop here. No one. No one in XENblocks is going to stop. I know I'm not. I know damn well Jack ain't. And I know damn well everybody that wants to make sure that they can have a piece of the pie is not going to let it fail as well. Right? Everybody that wants to make sure it's successful, they're going to make sure it's successful. So let's look at this leaderboard real quick. You mean put the ETH wallet address into it? Yeah, your ETH wallet. EIP55 is a 0x account. That's the long way of doing it. But yeah, you just drop in your wallet that you have the keys for, and then bam, you're ready to rock. You're going. You're sick with it. And this is what I'm saying. We've reached a new point in XENblocks where I think people who say X1 chain or who say the dated things like, you know, like when VMPX bridge, when's X1 going to be live? Why is it not now? Those I feel like are people who actually need to come and join the community again. Like, yeah, maybe you've been in Zen since the beginning, but I posted literally on my X account about our Telegram group and barely anybody came to join from the internet. I was from X. I was like, yo, like, this is where we are. Everybody that wants to be here is here, and everybody that doesn't want to be here is not here. So that's why if you are really interested in X1, please join the Telegrams. Please get involved, because there are more individuals trying not to get involved because the ones that are keeping themselves quiet. Like, I'm the loudest one because I'm deciding to be. But if you really want to be part of this experience in this innovation of the next generation of blockchain, you need to find XENblocks, because this is the most sound version of our ecosystem. Zen is awesome. Don't get me wrong. I like the Zen. It's amazing. The thing, though, about the Zen is that it's infinite. And at any moment in time, someone can come and dump the price, which I don't care. I mean, again, it's a meme. Please dump it. Like, we want that. There's buyers at the bottom. We all know this, right? You're on your Bitcoin shit if you're trying to make me not believe in Zen at this point. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I get it. Like, I want you to dump. You've spent the money to make the coins, so please dump them. But at the same time, this is why I'm encouraged to mine XENblocks, because these are mine. No one can take these from me. Nobody can come and take my blocks and say they're not real. Nobody can come. I mean, unless I give away my private key, and that's why, again, don't give away your private key. Keep that safe. As long as nobody gets that, they can't take your blocks. They can't take your price. That's how it should be. They can't take your price. Now, if you don't mine enough, yeah, they can probably take your price. But again, this is why 200. I would say I was about a week late. Yeah, I was about 14 days late to XENblocks, and now I'm in the top 100, or I'm in the top 150. So again, the question is, where do you really want to be when X1 is live? Do you want to be sitting with a bunch of Zen coins, or do you want to be a shareholder and have a bunch of XNM dictating the governance of X1 chain, comprehending the evolution of the next generation of Bitcoin, being part of innovation? That is mining XENblocks. That is keeping the integrity. So we don't give a fuck anymore. Dump your coins, dump your Zen, please dump it, dump it. Please dump it. Traveler is good. Even use addresses ends on CB. You can link that in the chat. Wait, even use your address end on Coinbase? Is that what you just said? Use a 0x account. I like Travelers, but what I don't like about Travelers is you can't dodge the dev fee. If you use Smiths, there's no dev fee. And then if you use Woody, there's no dev fee. But if you use Travelers, there's a built-in 5%, which is fine. I'm not trying to hate on him. Like, do not take that as hatred. He built something that's really, really awesome, and we should use it. But for those that are looking to just jump into Zen or blocks, Smiths on RunPod is the best. It is the best. You've seen it here. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Because once the template is loaded, right? Once the template is loaded, right? And I know it's loaded because I just go and I see it's loaded up. Once it's loaded, it's just click and go, right? All right, let's go ahead and click and go. We're going to click and go right now. Click. See, it says creating. You can look it right here. You'll see it say running, say creating. We'll give it some time. Know your ETH address ends on CB. Oh, yeah, that's one of them. My favorite one though is my OG one that has DB in it for my stage name, which is Don Brand. I like that one too. But yeah, I like the CB for crypto, bro. You see me though. Okay, cool. So this says running. This says status running, running, running. Go here, click, hit control, go to. It's gonna load it up. Let it load. It's probably still loading the instance, so it's getting all of its information together. Damn it, Smith, what the fuck? It's supposed to work. Now let's see what happened here. It might just be taking some time. All right, we'll come back to it in a second. But usually if I see this, okay, so actually let me keep it real. If I see something like this where it's taking a little too long, I'm gonna take the L because I don't want to wait around to see if it's gonna work. It says that it's supposed to be running, right? It says it's supposed to be running. You can even do this thing too. You can come and get a log, which is where is it at? That's the instance. Is it this one? Yeah, get a log, view a log of this instance. So you can hit view log. And then here we can see like line 2. Okay, so there was a integer expressed running GPUs. True, this address is valid, starting the miner. Mining with. So it says it's working, but here, let's see if it pops up. I would say if you experience this, you might need to throw it away. The first one is the experience you're looking for. It just loads. So you see how this isn't loading? Nah, and then it said that. Yeah, nah, we're gonna cancel this one. This one is doing something weird. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right, here, let's try another one. All right, here, we'll get a banger. For the clout. For the clout. I just want to see if it's going to work. I ain't going to keep it, though. Sometimes I do shit like this. I'll be like, oh, I want to just see it. I ain't going to keep it. Hopefully, well, this is $7 an hour. So what's that? 30 minutes is $4. All right, cool. I got time. Working with rented GPUs is like checking your car for parking. I'll give you some Valentine coupons. My girl gave me, hey, for a free back rub. I'm with it. I'll give Smiths a try. I just need some money to keep up the hashes. Yeah. I would say Smiths, though, you can do it with one. Like, you can do it with just one GPU. The concept right now that I'm just trying to show is that XENblocks has come down to 2 clicks. So to fade it now is to really be like what? Like, you're really gonna fade this? It's down to 2 clicks. Look at it. So now this is loading up. The hashes are kind of low. I don't know what's going on there, but you see what I mean? Like how fast the UX or the UI popped up lets me know that, like, hey, it's working. But this hash rate is telling me it's not working. So we're gonna go ahead and just exit out of that, because it looks again, this should look just like this, right? We got that, we got this, and we already got 1 block. So we doing all right, you know? And again, ways to be more efficient for mining XENblocks is just to pay attention to how much you're spending, and then also mine within your means. So for instance, for me, mining in my means is under $1 for the instance. As long as I can get under $1 for an instant, I'm actually gonna try to, you know, dibble dabble with that and see where it goes. And others should have their own methods, you know. That's kind of why I'm saying design it so it works for you, right? You can just do one. You don't need to do a ton, you know. You can just do 1 or 2. You know, I just think the best way to get your hash rate right now is you want to get 100 or like right here, 12 times 12 is 144, right? So that's 144 gigabytes of VRAM for 54 cents. 6 times 8 is 64. So that's only 64 VRAM for 48 cents. So, you know, that's why it's like, yo, you might want to go and grab this one. This one's actually pretty lit if it can get it to work. That one's actually super lit. That's why everyone goes for the 12 pack, because that one's, I mean, everything else is kind of cashed out, right? 2 times 12, 16 is 32. So 32 for 42 cents, right? 32 GB for 42 cents. I'm literally getting 144, yeah, for that same, right? So that's all I'm saying. You could be more efficient about mining your XENblocks, but you just need to know what your angle is, like what your risk factor is. And then as well, I still cannot believe people are not shilling the referral link. This is the easiest thing to shill. You just got to get behind it. And I tell you, it will reward you. I'm surprised Crypto Audi King hasn't even done it yet. I see Tree City West, he shares his referral link. I know some people in the Chinese community share their referral link, but I just don't know why everybody else doesn't do it. You could even self-referral yourself so that you can get 3% of your spending back. Bruh, I need the VAS link to get the template. Oh, here, I got you. There's actually a better way for this. So if you want to share the template to people, you can go to search, and then right here it has the template. But then what I can do is I can click right here. Oh wait, not there. Is it here? The image. Oh no, that's the Docker file. Where is it at? I seen it once. I seen it. Oh, right here. Okay. So yeah, you click edit image. You click referral link. And voila, You can remove my referral link. Here, let me see. Let me see if this one works. I don't know. Let me paste it in. What the hell? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, they both the same. Anyways. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you click any of those links, it'll directly put the instance in your browser. So like once you click it, I'll click it right now so you can see. Once you click it, Vast should pop up like this. And then up here in the URL, I don't know if I can, I can't do that because I'm not showing my URLs. But in the URL, you should see it, and then the image configuration should be it. And then you need to edit configuration, right? And hit edit here. And you need to edit the Docker options to match your Ethereum address. It's as simple as that. And then you go watch Tree City West video because he built an app to actually monitor your Smith image. So him and Smith kind of collabed and they made a monitor that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, that's for another time. that's another onion to unravel when we get there. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I need to get off my soapbox. I don't know if anybody's on Twitch side. I don't even know. I need to build my Twitch out though. That's like my plan right now, to build the Twitch out. That's my plan. That's my plan. How do I get this out of my face? Okay. Mine for XN now, because peeps will be struggling to bridge XN chain at launch. Give me post chain launch vibes. Gives me post chain launch vibes. Yeah, like man, I think a lot of people don't know actually what happened with post chain. I was really trying to figure it out. But you know what's funny about the post chain thing is I could never get to the validator group. Or I probably would have been a validator. Like, why would I validate for Zen or for X1 but not post chain with as much crypto passion as I have? Isn't that a red flag? Like, damn. Like, I was in, and this is why I go back to this idea that I was literally in a camp where they weren't trying to educate me. Like, they were just trying to keep me at their level and shit. And now, like, now I'm a higher, no ego. Literally, you can hear it from my articulation. I'm at a higher plane of existence right now. And, yeah, I think a lot of people need to let post-chain go. I would say at my core, it's fuck Hex, dude. At my core, it's fuck post-chain. But I care about people so much that I'll bite my tongue to try to save y'all. But at my core, fuck that project, yo. That shit stole $1 billion from the whole industry of degenerate capital. It stole 4 years of people's time. Still stealing motherfuckers' time. And then when it launched, you couldn't even find the validator group. I posted a validator group for X1 on my motherfucking Twitter. People still didn't join. Right? I literally posted right here. If you really don't think X1 will not be released, I invite you to join our validator group. Right? I did not see this in post-chain. Nobody was really trying to get you to join because they had a monopoly that was going to be rolled out. We're not rolling out a monopoly here, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to give you a piece of the internet before you can't get it. And it's up to you. If you don't really think that, like, you cannot get one Bitcoin right now unless you got $64,000. That's the only way you're going to get one. And or if you can make one right now, but the cost of production, let's see, is there a cost of production here? Average block fee. Yeah, the cost of production right now is around $59,000. I usually say 2 million because why would you just make one Bitcoin? You're trying to make a ton of them. Or why would you try, you know, like you're trying to make Bitcoin. So you're gonna spend more than that much to make one. That's why, again, technically, theoretically, the average to make a Bitcoin at a mining facility is around $2 million in yearly operations. So unless you have $2 million to bet on Bitcoin in operations land, technically you can't make one. Now, what we can do in this new future is we can mine bitmaps, we can get into ordinals, we can get into runes, and we can do some hands exchanges where people give you Satoshis for your artifact. But that's it. That's the only way you're gonna get one Bitcoin. Someone gives it to you, you spend $2 million to mine it, or you happen to be there first. Other than that, you're buying that bitch. And that's what I do not want to be when X1 comes around. I do not want to be someone buying anything. I don't want to be buying none of this shit. That's why I'm hodling my Zen, and I'm looking at it differently than a lot of others. Even today, I had to correct someone because they're still looking at the claim. The claim price doesn't matter. The price you spend to mint, you're already gambling. You're thinking that, like, as soon as I mint Zen, I'm putting a quarter in the slot machine, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna wait 400 days. Right? That's what we're really learning. The day you mint doesn't mean anything. It's about the days you claim. Because I could go and buy somebody's mints. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, right now, I can go and calculate a bunch of VMUs and buy someone's time off of Blur, you know? So, theoretically, in Zen, we have already reached a point where we're in the present. This is the bottom. But, again, there's so many emotions driven that someone might actually shake out. That's why I'm waiting for Trevon to get, you know, I'm waiting for Trey to get shook out. He said he waiting for me to get shook out. Yesterday, the way Simple was treating him, I was like, damn, he gonna quit. But he's not gonna quit. I don't know. But yeah, man, that was kind of funny to watch. Like, people not caught up to where we are. They driving slow ass Toyota Corollas. They catch, yeah, you catch up with us at a red light. That's how it is. When we hold spaces like that, we come into a red light to tell y'all what's going on. Like, I want to be in more spaces and whatnot, like the OG days of 300, 400 days ago. But to be honest, there's nothing being said in those spaces. Let's be honest. Like, no one's talking about fair launches. No one's challenging the status quo. No one's saying, fuck that other thing. This thing's the best. You know? Because they all got emotional ties. And that was part of Zen. The beginning of Zen was bring in everyone. That was phase 1. Land on 12 chains and bring them all in. In phase 2, we went to XENblocks. Take the people who landed in the ecosystem and bring them to a better supply area to protect their investment. Right? I came in through here. Now I'm more investing here. So I am living. I'm the living user that Zen targeted, and I feel like this is something that others can't answer. There's a lot of people trying to figure this part out, but they can't figure it out in their world. They just die. This is the part where a lot of cryptos fall apart. Right? We're gonna be on Solana soon. And Solana has only been held up because of its memes. Without the memes, Solana's nothing. Right? It's kind of crazy to think that they even took on that responsibility. Yeah, let's be a blockchain about products, but not have a network that can support it, you know? Basically, ETH 2.0 with a different code base. And again, we only root for Solana because they're challenging ETH and they're the closest ones there. But once we're done rooting for this, it's going to be X1 chain. It's not going to be root for Solana. We're just trying to prove that Solana does have economical transactional value. Like, if they design it differently, which is make dynamic fee structure. Until there's a dynamic fee structure, Solana will forever be Soy Lana. And that's why Zen is coming to make sure that if you do decide to go dynamic fees, man, my Soul Zen might be worth crazy amounts. And I think that's what they're going to end up doing. Like my whole thing on Solana is I think we're going to get into the future, like maybe like Q3, Q4 of this year. And then they're going to introduce dynamic fees. There's no way around it. Even when I talked to Jack Levin in real life, we were talking about this shit. So there's no way around not having dynamic fees, because you can't scale growth with a flat rate, right? That's what we were talking about yesterday in the spaces. Like people used to do flat, or you could do a flat rate USPS box if you could fit everything in the fucking envelope. It's not to say though, when the envelope get to the destination, it's not going to be all open and discombobulated, or maybe the things inside are all broken and whatnot, right? That's Solana when you see failed transactions. They packed everything in that fucking block and it didn't go through. Yeah, that's a problem, you know? So we're going to go there. Some people ask, why won't Zen release on Cardano? And shouldn't that be more of a reason for you to get the fuck out of Cardano? Like, we have no intentions to go and rattle the cage here. Again, if you don't know this, majority of the top 50 coins are in hedge fund portfolios. So majority of these top 50s suck for that reason. Like, they're ran by VCs and they have propagated philosophies that dictate the evolution of the narratives. And that's why these things aren't moving. They move with Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes down, everything go down. Tone Coin looks like it's trying to do some separation right now. But if you look at Tone though, all Tone would tell you is that people really do want something different. The only reason to believe in Tone is because you use Telegram. And Telegram has a bot and a blockchain. And I started to learn about this stuff, but I don't care about it because it doesn't help me. It might help someone else that wants to trade on Telegram, but I'm not trying to trade on Telegram. Like, and that's why I feel like a lot of these cryptos, for me, this is the ceiling. Like, I know Tone can't get any bigger because who really wants to trade on Telegram besides degens? And most of them are using Tone bridging with Solana to beat people to make transactions. So I don't like it, but I feel it. I mean, I understand why people are into it, you know? I can go through each one of these cryptos. All of them fucking trash, bro. This is your boy Crypto, bro. Crypto sucks. Can't believe people believe in it. I'll try to spam my referral. I need to get in the top 100. So, Mr. Drums, the best way to do it is to make a video. Make a video. Show everybody how easy it is to make XENblocks. That's all you got to do. Make a video. Show everybody. Look at this new way to make XENblocks. It's so easy. Put your referral link under the video. Walk people through it. It's that easy. Now, how much money people put in here? I'll give you another. I'll be transparent because who cares, you know? Actually, I like where I am because only a select few know this, but I'll open it up to my following because I like you guys a lot. You know what I'm saying? You guys really are like the homies. And yeah, so like on RunPod, I have over 100 referrals. My referrals have spent over $50,000. But as of late, my credit has dropped a shit ton. This is why I'm like, oh, people have stopped mining. Actually, the attention on XENblocks is so low that even the XENblockers have stopped. So people I've onboarded into XENblocks have even stopped. Because I used to get way more than $2.60 after a payout. Like, it's been 3 days since the payout happened. Actually, I guess I could show you that. Hold on, let me make sure there's no private information here. I'm like, hold on, I think I could show you that. Like, oh, actually, wait a second. All right, we lit. So yeah, you'll see here, like back in the day, my referral credit was cracking. It was like 34, 32, 28, 23, 24, 26, 41. See right here, March 1st and 8th, everybody probably thought that X1 was coming, so they turned on miners. So old people showed up and I got more referral credit. But as of these last few weeks, the referral credit I've been receiving has dropped crazy. And that must mean people are done. I got enough coins. I'm not mining anymore. So for me, I'm watching this drop, right? I'm literally living in this. When y'all stop mining, I see it before everybody else because you're under my referrals. So for me, I intensified my mine because I know it's just people not spending money. It's not that people are losing interest. They're just running out of money, like Mr. Drum said. So theoretically, this is the Warren Buffett thing. Be greedy when others are fearful. Right? So I'm being hella greedy right now and mining my ass off because, yeah, last thing I'm trying to do is not continue this race. And I already told you guys how you can do this to monitor your surroundings. Just go to XENblocks. And then we also have the leaderboard. So here, I'll drop this link in. This one's kind of hard to find. Nah, they didn't. I mean, they could change referrals, but I really don't mind, you know? It's to me, like I was saying, to me, my referrals just tell me the pulse of attention. Like, how much are people really paying attention to XENblocks? You know? And I can see it in my referrals. Like, no one's paying attention. Which is fine, you know? It's like, cool, they're not paying attention. Like, I can mine more. And again, from our discussion yesterday, I'm extremely bullish on the future. Even with Roz and his team. Because we're all following the same principles. And we all conjunct when we all come to say, we don't like the way the crypto world is working. That was what was supposed to come out of yesterday's talk. But again, so many people think that Jack is going to save their fucking life or save them from financial like devastation, that all they care about is what Jack is going to do next. And this is why my theory right now is the matrix is not ready for X1 chain. Yesterday, we all could have gotten it if it was actually feasible for people to say, like, I think we're ready for this. But you can see from yesterday, hey, I ain't ready for it. Jack even said we could release it now. And everybody agreed that we're not ready for it. Like, nah, hold that back, bro. Hold that back. You know? Damn, BB. Whoever's BB is on my ass, boy. Gosh, darn it. B4BB, man. Get off my bumper. They're probably gonna pass me today though, because I had to take 2 instances down so I can stay in the race. But yeah, I like to use actually, let's look at them. BB, this one right here. Let's go look at them because they've been on my ass for about a week now. I'm into 2K with a CPU that cost me nothing. So now I'm slow. Yeah, I feel you. There's actually a lot of we just reached that. So I'm eclipsing all the CPU users. Everybody who did CPU is in front of me. And now I'm the hardest working XENblocker right now, and I'm fucking coming up. And yeah, everyone else that I think is coming up has major rigs or they're CPU miners with personal rigs. So let's see who's above me, or this is below me. B4BB, man. Whew. Yeah, they're fucking firing off, man. Yeah, they on my ass. They on my ass. Oh, bro, they're trying to pass me. Oh, they're trying to pass a brother up. Ah, man, they on my ass. But you see this right here? This person didn't mine in the CPU era. They came from the GPU era. So they're just like me. This person right behind me is also GPU. So let's go here and let's look at number 117. Let's hope it works. I'm donating to you every day. I'm donating to you every 3 days. Lols. Hey, shout outs, earn it. Yeah, man. Hey, what's funny though about my situation right now in the XENblocks is I'm going for broke. Like, I'm going for broke. Like, I'm gonna beat up Jack Levin. Like that. Like that's how broke we're going for. It's either fades on site in 2025 I'm finna fight Jack Levin. Put up your dukes. Put up your dukes. But now, like, since I'm going for broke, I've actually recycled all of my vibes. So there's a hack. I've expressed it here. But if you can really, like, so you see over here, I have 72 referrals. But if you can really push this, once you reach $150 in referral credit, you can cash out. You can actually cash out. You can connect to Stripe. I don't like this though. I didn't do it because they W-9 you. You have to pay they ask you for your social security number. As they should. Their business. They should ask you for your social security number. And that's why I didn't continue to or that's why I didn't think like I need to get paid out. Instead, I recycled all of my referrals because I have bigger dreams. Like one of the dreams I have is Tiers, and Tiers is going to live on X1 chain. And where do you think the liquidity is going to come from? Dun 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 dun. I've been planning this shit for a minute. That's one hint. I also have 2 more tokens that I'm working on right now for X1 chain. Where do you think the liquidity is going to come from? Dun dun. I'm gonna be my own VC. And then everybody else that is helped me get all these coins, definitely stay on the train because I'm gonna treat it like JL. So it's gonna not be hard news. It's gonna be the right news, things you need to hear. Then we still mining 35 minutes in. We got 1 block and 6 Zunis. It's that run pod. It's that run pod. It's the run pod. Where was that? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, please. Okay, cool. So 117. I just want to see who's above me. Oh, okay. Wow, this person. They minted a whole bunch. So you see, they CPU era. I forget when exactly GPUs came online. I feel like GPUs came in November. Maybe it was November, but the person right above me, they mined a bunch, and like it looks like they mined 11,000 or 112,000 XENFTs supercharger. And you see, this is why I'm not worried about the performance of Xenium, because Xenium is going to perform. You see how this person is? I'm on their ass. Like, I'm up next, bro. I'm coming for you. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep mining. I'm going to keep adjusting my ratios so I can keep going. But you see these giant people come in, and then they push the difficulty against themselves. As this guy was intensifying his stack, right? Let's say 824, 943, 950, right? You can see literally he was pushing the difficulty against himself as he decided to mine like a madman. Or it could be a sheep. Damn, imagine mining almost 1,000 blocks and finally getting a super. Tears on sight. But yeah, so this person, I'm gonna lap them because they're not here anymore. They could be mining somewhere else, but I would honestly say that isn't the goal. Like, everybody who actually started mining on other addresses and not just doing it on one address, I don't know about that, man. I've heard about it, but I'm just like, I just don't know about that. Like, I would rather everything be in one zone for myself than like I have to consolidate later. So for me, I just also, as a miner, I just don't feel like that's what people are doing. Maybe a small majority of the top 100 is doing it, but yeah, the top 150, but the rest of the top 150 are people working, real miners, like hashing every day. Every day they're hashing, and they're running away from you because, again, what XENblocks has taught us is that it's difficulty comes in variations, and Zen actually has a lot of these difficulties that no one really talks about because they're not part of the conversation unless you're really mining Zen, right? Like, one of the difficulties that we know is that gas is going to go up, but also if ETH is going to be going up with gas, then technically you're gonna always spend more currency on, like, I mean, unless you're holding ETH, you're always gonna spend more dollar value on Zen to mine it. So the mined Zen today is the cheapest you'll get it. And then if you go and sell it, right? Which I'm like 100, like a lot of these sales that you see, these giant sales, they're not mined Zen. Majority of them are just bought and then resold. You know, trying to cause market movements. They're like bots and stuff. And that's why we rebounded here, because there's still more buyers than sellers at these all-time lows. I mean, we're not at all-time low. All-time low would be right here at 6 zeros and a 27. That would be someone from the top 10 releasing the bag. Or my bad, the top 100 releasing, like not coming back. Like, this is done. That's why I'm like, yo, where the rage quitter at? One rage quitter show up in Zen and everything turns around. But that's why we're waiting, because no one wants to be that. No one wants to be the person left behind. How much more bullish does Zen become when you have a group of people where no one wants to be that guy or that girl who sold before the pump? It's literally meta now. No one wants to be that person. Look at the top 100. Gate, MXC, KuCoin, BitGet, Gate, Uniswap, and then this motherfucker. Uniswap again. Huobi, and then this motherfucker. And then my Chinese brother. And he only got 73 million. Or, oh, my bad. 722 billion. That's only 700. That's only 722 max mints. Just kidding. That's less than 722 max mints, but max mints right now I think can get you 3 billion as Zenterion, and that's going down now. It was actually, it's kind of crazy, the cycles, like to watch the 300 or the 100-day cycles in Zen. No one's really paying attention to that, but like the 100-day cycles in Zen, like all of the Zen is out already, bro. We are going down. I posted this on my X account. Man, I'm still fucking going. I need to shut up. But I could talk about Zen all day. But I posted this on my X account where I was like, damn, everyone's excited for Solana, bro. Solana Zen, let's fucking get it. But yeah, this right here. I never stopped mining. Are we able to make our own P.o.P coin on X1? Yeah, you could do it right now. You can modify the coin or modify the code set, and then you can mine your own coins. I just wouldn't recommend it right now because you need to be technically advanced to know how you're gonna merge to X1. Because we don't know what that looks like. All we know is that P.o.P coins can be ERC20s on X1 coins. So you can make or you can secure X1 using Xenium and then provide an extra what do you call it? How do I say this? Like in the code set, there's multi because we have multi coins mining at one time. It's called merge mining. There it is. I was trying to find the correct term. So we have merged mining in Xenium, which allows us to mine XENM, superblocks, and zonies. So if you want to add an extra P.o.P coin to that scenario, you just need to edit the block or like the mining code to let the hash algorithm find your code. But then what happens is when X1 is live, I don't know who you got to talk to, who you got to work with to make sure that your P.o.W coin shows up on X1. There might be more coding involved, and I mean, if you're gonna go 100% write the code and do everything and spearhead it, but if you're looking to start something new, you might want to just wait until we get to mainnet to see how Fair Crypto does it, and then we can all replicate their actions and make our own P.o.W coins. What did Kariga had to say? You are missing out. You are missing 1 point CB. Gas is getting cheaper. If 8 years, I'm able to do the same transaction at 10,000th of the price, I can get the same amount as in year 1. Wait, what? Gas is getting cheaper. I don't think gas is getting cheaper though. Yo, Kariga, I don't think gas is getting cheaper. Gas is not getting cheaper because ETH is becoming more expensive. Because gas is denominated in Ethereum. It's not denominated in USD value. I have proof of that one too. But yeah, I'll show you the proof real quick. But like, I love all the proofs. Yo, my X account is full of proofs right now. But yeah, Zen is becoming deflationary. So right now we're in year 2. Right, year 2 is October. So we are already halved from year 1, right, to year 2. And these are daily Zen. So 1 VMU will get you this much Zen, right? So by year 3, you're definitely not getting as much daily Zen as you were your inception. By year 4, you're 100%. What was it? See, that's what I was saying. By year 5, which is going to be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Like year 27, 2027, like it will be in people's faces that, yo, I fucked off Zen for like 5 years and now it's halved to a point where the price is like not affected. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't make enough Zen fast enough to affect the price. That's right now. We're learning that and people are testing it. That's what's so crazy about Zen. People are actually testing this fact that they can make Zen faster than the price can appreciate. So they dump it. But we've discovered that most of the dumping is not like here, we'll go to this one just to see. Most of the dumping is not people claiming and dumping. Most of the dumping is happening from arbitrage bots. Like this one, like it takes VMPX and it flushes VMPX and Zen at the same time. I still do not understand these ones. Like these bots make no sense to me. It's like, damn, it's gonna flush Zen too. Like, what the fuck did we do to you? Hey, yo, what did we do to you? They're like, yo, no, fuck y'all. Right, and this is something I just realized about the Zen world and why again I mine XNM. I don't like that people can just control our liquidity pools. I think that is just so bogus. But again, it's just part of crypto. Like, who am I to tell someone that they can't do that route? Like, I'm just a regular person. But if they want to do this route, so be it. I should be in the liquidity pool with my Zen paired so I can reap benefits of them playing like this. Or I should have my VMPX pooled into the, you know, so I can reap the benefits with these major players, because that's how they play in the game. Major league. We should make a POW coin once X1 is here. the mirror of BTC, call it XBTC. That'd be cool. I don't want to go up against a titan like BTC though. I'd rather make something new and design it in inspiration behind BTC. Like, that's the future. The future is to bring inspiration into the story. Like, how did you get here? Oh, I was inspired by. Like, that's the cadence. I think that's gonna be more impactful than, you know, we're gonna kill the next thing. Like, you can hear it in the way we talk about X1. We don't ever talk about killing anything. We talk about in including everyone and making everything better. So yeah, I don't want to go head to head with Bitcoin, but XNM is Bitcoin. So the more XNMs you're mining, the better off you're going to be anyway. So, if you're going to do an earn it, what I would recommend is, oh no, Mr. Drums wrote that. Oh, my bad. So Mr. Drums, if you're going to do that, I'd recommend just a little bit more salt off the elbow with your branding, you know, and be inspired. People like inspiration going forward. I don't think people really want to go head to head with their ideologies, because we're approaching religious state of crypto where people are acting very cult like with the way that they believe in things. So like, it might be harder to attract people because you're mimicking Bitcoin. You're not inspired by Bitcoin. So I hope that like makes some sense right there. And my one little tip, you know, I see so many people nowadays in crypto constantly mimicking rather than innovation, and that's again what we do in Zen world. We innovate, we change the ideology of how people thought it was gonna go, right? The real Trojan horse, you thought it was gonna go this way, And again, I mean, I want gas to get cheaper, but I also saw this last night on was it Whale Watcher? A watch guru. I heard that yeah. So this happened last night. Hong Kong approves Bitcoin spot and Ethereum spot ETF applications. Hong Kong, bro. China, but that's not really China, but it is, but it's not. Now my girl is Chinese, so like, by her family from Hong Kong, I didn't even know it was beef like that. They're like, nah, we're from Hong Kong. Like, understood, y'all from Hong Kong. Shit, my bad. I didn't know it was beef like that, you know. But then you learn the history. Hong Kong was an island off the coast of China, and it got seized by the British, and it became a trading city, a port city for the world to kind of communicate with China, but still be kind of like free. So this is huge news for that region. If Hong Kong really starts to do this, I mean, they're already doing it. What the fuck? They approve it. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to go do it. But when it happens, I do expect others to follow. Again, we were talking about this in January. ETF is one of the biggest apps to hit crypto because people start to buy the ETF. Right? And Ethereum is that. Ethereum will be ETF. There's no doubt about it. The way the whole structure of the system is being built is being built so that you lose. Like, and not me. I mean, not so that you lose, but like if you're not like from 2014 in Ethereum and you're trying to catch up to the motherfuckers, you're losing. Right? Mine XENblocks. Don't catch up to anyone. Become the new. Right? And like after these two make ETFs, you'll hear noise from all the rest of them. Everybody else, you know. So do your thing, get boogie with it, and yeah. Coinbase just released a Happening commercial. Let's watch it.
This much pizza. Over time, your money gets you less. Does Bitcoin? Well, in 2012, one Bitcoin bought you this much pizza. In 2016, this much pizza. In 2020, this much pizza. And in 2024, well, you get the gist. Roughly every 4 years, the future supply of Bitcoin is reduced. So historically, you get more, not less.
Hey, shout out to Trevon, though. Trevon really grabbed that more shit out the sky. That's such a good one. He better keep running with it. More, you want more, you want more. But yeah, man, you see, even Coinbase is trolling these dumbasses that don't understand how blockchain work. Like they really did that. They're like, you want I will relate it to you. Pizzas, 1 pizza, 2 pizzas, 3 pizzas. Now a shit ton. And this is right around the corner, man. This is the real eclipse happening, and I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to it. Like Bitcoin's literally dumping right now. It sucks. It sucks. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm going to the gym because I've been here for almost 2 hours. I've been trying to get it down to a 1 hour stream, but I just can't do it right now. Every week that I'm like, all right, this is the week I quit. This is the week I quit YouTube because X1's coming out and we only doing high level education. We ain't got to talk about why we need a better chain. We ain't got to talk about, you know, changing people's ideologies. We ain't got to talk about none of that shit. I'm winded, guys. I am tired. I am tired of saying the same thing over and over again and watching the same thing happen over and over again. And it's going to continue to happen over and over and over again because that's the bigger idea. That ain't our idea. That's the bigger idea. We tell you to think big in X1 because you can dream bigger. But in these other spaces, I'm not too sure about it, bro. I'm not too sure about it. And fairness is what's going to lead us to this revolution. We're already living in it. If you mind Zen and you've taken the red pill to understand that you control your environment, No one controls your environment. I mean, unless, like, again, you're subjective to a middleman chain and someone's in the middle fucking with your native. Not the case in X1 chain. The more participation you do, the more you're going to get. And it starts today. And it actually started 444 days ago. But it could start whenever you want it to. And that's the beauty of being in the Zen ecosystem. We actually endorse it. We endorse you come when you're ready. Like, do not show up and not be ready, because then you're going to rage quit. And again, we endorse rage quitting because then that also means that you'll come back with a different philosophy, because we're going to keep going in a fair, linear manner. Ain't nothing going to change this train. You know what I'm saying? So we'll always be here if you want to rage quit the fair ecosystem. But I will say that it is based on difficulty. So if it gets too difficult and you pop out, don't be mad that, everybody got a doctorate and you trying to get your bachelor's now. It's a hard pill to swallow. Peace.